Hello everyone! Season 22 in Apex Legends just dropped and it's been talked a lot about changes, but it's way better to see with your own eyes how things changed in Season 22, so I made a visual comparison for you. Controller Legend can now remotely pick up their stuff by looking at it and pressing interact button, or if you leave an area, your stuff will be picked back automatically and restore your charges. Recon class now got a threat vision when aiming down sights. It does not go through smoke or walls and has a limited range, which is based on type of scope and zoom level you use. Arts and stat trackers are now divided, so you can choose your background and the stat tracker which you want to display on top of it. EVA 8 is returning to ground loot with a bunch of nerfs. I'll later make a video of time to kill comparison of ground EVA 8 and double mozams against all other shotguns. And R99 goes into airdrop, and most important change about it is damage drop-off. I think the next season this change gonna be applied to every single SMG in Apex, so to continue balance they gonna change your engagement range instead of straight damage output, because now some SMGs can do a massive damage even at 35 meters distance. Also R99 got a nice ADS movement speed buff, so it's definitely worth a picking up from airdrop. And finally we got no more aim flinch, so mouse and keyboard players gonna suffer from this no more. Unfortunately, outside the ring aim flinch will still exist. And now when you damage an enemy player, for a brief time you can see his health bar. That is quite handy but a bit controversial, because now you can't pretend that you got full HP bar when you took a little damage from someone. Also now game shows you that you're running low on ammo. First it's gonna show you a yellow warning under your crosshair, then it becomes red, and when you got no ammo, it automatically gonna ping it in chat in the top right corner. Next changes with ammo stacks, we got more light and shotgun shells and less energy. Next is my favorite, a huge buff to shotgun hipfire spread. I don't know what people complain about Havoc being too OP, but this season their ass is gonna burn so bright from machine gun changes, so they might actually push a nerf from its orbit a little bit. Overall, very interesting changes, but L-Star hipfire recoil is still wild. It might be actually the worst out of machine guns. And next we get Havoc hipfire spread nerf. It's still good at 5 meters though, but you're definitely gonna had more misses than usual. And next we got Hemlok nerf. Thankfully it's not that noticeable, but it's still there. And next we got changes to P2020, now it deals a little less damage with hammer point, but he gained in base damage. But without detailed testing, you'd barely can notice the difference. And the almost same goes to Mozambique. He deals less flash damage with hammer point, but now shoots significantly faster. And shotgun bolt rate of fire multiplier is decreased at all levels. Way more interesting changes happened to PK, he lost a disruptor rounds and his pellet spray is completely reworked, so it became more consistent. Also, all enemies had a red outline at distance up to 30 meters, you can disable that in options, and same you can do for health bars. And the Mastiff now has less pellets but more damage, which I really like. In ADS this gun packs a big punch from a distance. Lifeline got nerfed a little bit, she has no more golden EVA cache in her airdrop, but she still can grab a golden knockdown shield from her ult. So no more free red EVA armors. Also, Seer got a new perk. He can cast his tactical twice, but at the cost of half duration. And Vantage received a major buff to her tactical and ult. Now you can cast her tactical even through walls with different consequences, and ultimate deals 25 damage more at second shot, so you can deal 175 damage total with 2 shots. And Wattson has a really nice buff to her perks. Now you can choose between fast shield regeneration, or her ultimate can regenerate each charge back if there is no ally shield to recharge. So it's quite interesting options for Wattson. You can play aggressively with faster recharge, or had a good shield economy at late stages with second option, so you can trade shots more often and had a better armor at the end. And now we got some drastic changes to Recon beacon. It no longer scans whole map, instead it reveals a small area around it, but it pulls twice, so you can gather more relevant info. Also, we got pretty cool changes to Rampart ult. Now she can get access to her Sheila much earlier. So now her ult recharge mechanic is very similar to Vantage. And now when second ring closes, all looted bins are replenished with new ones. I didn't dig deep into mechanic, but it's look like golden beans has better rarity stuff than you already had. And also we got a mythic loot bin. Everybody can see it on minimap, and it takes around 6 seconds of interaction to open. Also we got some cool inventory redesign. Also we got Akimbo mod for P20 and mozams, just grab second gun, and all upgrades gonna mirror to it. Also we got a new model for Machineguns. It acts just like Gibraltar shield, and controller legend can get an extra chunk of shield if they are playing in safe zone, but you can't have more than 225 shields total. And for snack, Crypto has personal invisibility. You can gain that by choosing the right perk, but keep in mind that while you're invisible, you make some noise and it's still possible to find you. So guys, that was the most biggest changes in Season 22. I am wishing you a good games, and next time we see, I'll have something interesting for y'all. Bye!